Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the week of July 6th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All you have to do is subscribe and you will catch me live. But Pisces, let's see what's going on for you this week. And let's keep it going here, Pisces. This is very interesting, I would say, for you, Pisces. Definitely, I would be keeping it simple this week here. I like the fact that you show up as the King of Cups in the center here. You have the Ace of Cups, really looking kind of nice. Ace of Wands, 2 aces, and the Knight of Cups. I love this. So this is definitely very positive, Pisces. Let me just put it together real quick, and let's see what is going on here for you, Pisces. Pisces, you have the Bat Spirit. It's really funny because like months ago, I used to read with another deck. I can't remember the name of it, Wild Unknown Tarot. And I actually, I love the deck, but the only reason I don't use it is because you can't spread it. No matter how much I work it, no matter how much baby powder I put on that damn deck, I cannot get it to spread for the life of me. And so, that's a problem. But what's funny is that this card, there used to be, I think it was the Hangman, is a bat in that deck. And, the Hangman is you, Pisces. And I used to make jokes about you being bats all the time, Pisces. But, I feel like this card says a rebirth is assured. But I feel like it's time for you to like spread your wings is really what I feel like this card is saying. So, and it's weird. You have like this feather card here. I feel like some of you could be finding feathers, I feel like you could be looking outside, seeing feathers falling out of the sky and stuff like that. Like you could be getting those types of signs and symbols from the universe. So, again, I feel like some of you are like spreading goodness throughout the world here in a lot of ways. So I do like to see that. For others, I just feel like this is something that you're worried about not working out, but I feel like it is going to work out. You have the 6 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles in this first row. That 9 of Swords is like worries, fears. Again, we're going to clarify this at the end, Pisces, and we're going to use the Lenormand, and we're going to see what comes up. But I feel like this is like worries about having some sort of new beginning. It's like there is a new beginning. 2 aces in your future position here. I mean, to me, this is an amazing reading for you, Pisces. Definitely very good for you as well. I feel like there's a major new beginning, something you're dreaming of here with this Knight of Cups. I almost feel like something maybe recently got you off your path here, Pisces. You have this Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, of course, could be like a player. It could be like a fire sign, maybe, person who got you off your path. This could be in love. It could be in business. It could be in friendships as well, Pisces. But I almost feel like this is either a person or something that is maybe kind of got you off your path. And we're going to talk about this more in a minute. But when I see the 9 of Spades and the Moon, this to me is kind of like a repetitive thought. The Knight of Wands is like an in and out thought, like a thought of going back and forth on something. So this is not accurate tarot, but I read intuitively anyway, Pisces, so it is what it is, right? But I feel like this first row here is like saying that you're worried that you're going to give to a situation with this 6 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like it is the worry. Even though the Queen of Pentacles here is a very good card, I feel like this is saying you're afraid that if you give in a situation, it's like you're not going to get anything back from the situation. For some of you, definitely could be love, because again, this top row, the Moon, the Ace of Cups, but that would tell me that your thoughts about love not being reciprocated are wrong here, Pisces. But this could also be in business or work as well. And so I feel like in a lot of ways, this is saying that you could be fearing whether or not you will get the resources from the work that you do here. It's like you're afraid that you're going to be reliving a nightmare. I mean, even just last week, Pisces, this is coming up in your past position. And I feel like this is saying that even last week, you could have been having some nightmares. You could have been having some sleepless nights or worries about some sort of situation in your life. But I feel like you should invest in it. It says here a rebirth is assured. So it's like some of you could be wanting to go back to a situation. Maybe you have someone coming back from the past here, Pisces, or maybe it's like, it could be business related or something creative as well. Next, you have the Simplicity card. Again, I would keep it simple. I feel like there's no reason to overcomplicate things at this time, Pisces. We still have all the retrogrades going on here. So I would keep things just simple, is what that card is saying. I definitely feel like you could be seeing signs or symbols with that card as well. In this the second row, you have the Moon, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. I feel like for some of you, again, this is your energy, the Moon card energy. The King of Cups, I feel like, could be your energy. The King of Cups is like sitting here in choppy waters, Pisces. It's like no matter what's going on around him, he is perfectly fine, and he is not worried about things that are going on in his life. You also have the Knight of Wands here at the bottom. The Knight of Wands, again, could be like a player type energy. I do feel that for some of you. For some of you, I feel like you have like a choice in love, and it could be a player type of person or like a true knight in shining armor. So again, I mean, like that's going to be up to you, Pisces, to choose what person. But again, we're going to clarify, get more detail. But I feel like this could be like a choice in love. Especially if you're looking for new love, I would say. But I feel like for some of you that there could be that this is you kind of just like sitting here, not allowing things to affect you, which is probably a good thing. For others, I feel like this is just contrast in your life. The Moon is like fears, illusions, and warnings. It's all these things to worry about. This card represents the Fool on his journey. He's going down this path. And there are these two dogs here that's like his first warning about this path that he's going down, that it could be an illusion. And there are like these mountains that he'd have to climb in the background. So it's kind of like some challenges or difficulties. There are also these two towers here, these two pillars, and they also kind of represent a warning to him on his path to not get distracted. So I feel like that really what this is saying is that you need to keep it positive this week, big time, Pisces. I feel like you can have whatever you want, but it's like if you're focusing on the Moon and you're focusing on, negative energy and in bad things, and that's what's going to happen. If you focus on this, on the flip side, this card here, the Knight of Wands, can represent your desires. It can represent things that fill you with joy, things that make you happy, Ace of Cups. So I feel like if that's what you focus on, that's what you're going to get. I get like a very yin-yang type of energy going on here, Pisces. I literally feel like this is one of those weeks where you make it. It's up to you. If you want it to be positive, it'll be positive. I mean, I feel like that's true for everybody every single week, but I definitely feel like that's true for you. I literally feel like you could manifest anything you want. Look at two aces. Next, you have the By the Book card. I feel like this is saying just do things by the book, number one. But I also feel like it's saying something that worked in the past will work in the future. That's popping into my head here. So I feel like you need to like trust your wisdom, Pisces. In this row here, you have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Cups, a knight in shining armor for you, Pisces. I definitely feel like there could be love coming in for you here. This would obviously be something that you do not expect, or something that is like significantly better than what you've experienced in the past. You have the Ace of Cups, like true love, a proposal. Ace of Wands, a ton of passion, very fiery energy as well, very passionate about you. And then the Knight of Cups, knight in shining armor. So I feel like it could be an earth sign, a fire sign, or a water sign coming in for you here, Pisces. And I feel like it would be very, very good for you, and definitely someone very good. For some of you, it could be someone from the past, but, again, I would say probably not. I mean, we're going to have to clarify this, but definitely possible. For others, this is like some sort of dream that you have. This says, get moving, Pisces. You always get this card. And I always say, the Knight of Cups, normally he is looking into that cup. He is dreaming about some sort of amazing future life. The Ace of Wands, like, get started. Start putting in the work. The Ace of Cups is saying that the universe will help you once you get started. There is this bird here, this dove, is putting the Eucharist inside this cup, and that bird is causing the cup to overflow. This is basically, like, the universe is saying, hey, there is something I want you to work on in work or business or in other areas of your life. Once you get going, I will help you. It's like saying the universe is going to cause your energy to overflow. The universe is going to cause your energy to explode, and it's going to expand you even faster. But it's like you have to get started with that Ace of Wands. It's like God saying, hey, I want you to start something, but you have to get moving. And once you do, I will help you. That's what that bird represents. That's what's popping into my head, Pisces. And again, we've been talking about birds this whole entire time. So there you go. All right, Pisces, let's clarify this. And let's see what is going on for you for this week. And Pisces. Between the Six of Diamonds here and the Moon, you have the Eight of Diamonds. This card is called the Key, and it just says that you have all the keys necessary to be successful in your life. The Eight of Diamonds is a card of small details as well, but it kind of just says, like, focus on what you want, like I said earlier, and you will have it. Between the Nine of Spades here, or the Nine of Swords, and the King of Cups, you have the Seven of Spades. This is called the Letter. I do feel like this could be communication from the past, or you could be hoping for communication here. And again, I feel like you could be receiving communication, or you could be the one communicating with that card. This could also just be good news coming in for you. So some of you could just be receiving good news. Between the Queen of Pentacles and Knight of Wands, you have the Fox. The Fox is a card of like a very tricky, sneaky type of energy. I would be, again, like I said, with this Knight of Wands, I'd be careful of that in and out type of energy. You had the Fox last week as well, Pisces, and I remember, and the Fox says, also, do not allow yourself to be tricked out of something. Not only is it a card of you being tricked by someone, it could be you tricking yourself. So again, this card says don't trick yourself out of something that could be truly good for you. Next, between the Moon and the Ace of Cups, you have the Clouds. This is the King of Clubs in the playing card reading system. This could represent confusion or lack of clarity in love between the Moon and the Ace of Cups. So it's like saying that you could be not sure how you're going to find love. You could be not sure if you're going to find like a special person or whatever. But again, we're going to clarify the end and we'll see what happens, Pisces. I'm sure love will come up. But again, it's kind of just like things being cloudy, things not being very clear. Between the King of Cups here and the Ace of Wands, you have the Jack of Clubs. This is a card called the Whip, and this card represents beating yourself up. So no stinking thinking, as I always say, Pisces, to you. I feel like you need to keep it positive this week because it looks like a very positive week. This can be a card of like regret, sadness, disappointments, whipping yourself. It's called the Whip because it's like a card of whipping yourself in the back. It's a card of beating yourself up for something that you've done in the past, but it's almost like you're having a new beginning here. So it's like maybe you missed out on some sort of opportunity in work, business, love, health, whatever. I feel like you're getting a second chance with these aces. So it's like you're starting over. Between the, what do you know, Pisces? Between the Knight of Wands here and the Knight of Cups, you have the Fish. This card is the King of Diamonds in the playing card reading system. This card represents your soulmate. So for some of you, you could have a soulmate coming in. You could already be with this person. Or like I said, it's like one of these two people down here that you're trying to choose between. I would choose the Knight in Shining Armor, not this in and out person. Obviously, this person is tricky. It's like if we go this way, the Fish in the Knight of Cups is, you know, the Fish, your soulmate. For others, it could be a Harvest as well, Pisces. But let's see. Your outcome for your top row is the Seven of Diamonds. This card is called the Birds. This card says when things are cloudy with the clouds, you need to make things clear. What do you know? Coffee's done. So it's like you need to trust your intuition with that Seven of Diamonds. I feel like you need to trust your inner voice. And it's called the Birds. I've been making jokes about birds this whole entire time, and feathers. So pay attention to messages, pay attention to things that pop into your head. In the middle row here, you have the Anchor. The Anchor is the Nine of Spades. It is very similar to the Nine of Swords, except both cards represent a temporary situation. So don't beat yourself up over temporary situations here, Pisces. But it could also be feeling connected to something. It's kind of like a good card, bad card. On the negative side of things, it could represent being like stuck or bound to something, almost like devil energy. On the plus side, it could represent pulling up your anchor and setting it somewhere else. Or it could represent committing to something as well. And finally, for your bottom row, you have the Seven of Clubs. This is called the Mice. The Mice is considered a challenging card. Just because it's very slow. So you could be very slowly moving towards a soulmate here, or they could be slowly moving towards you. So that's definitely a possibility. It could also represent needing to make bigger moves. Again, a lot of fears here, Pisces. 3 sevens in the Lenormand. Multiple sevens to me is internal fears that don't exist. And you have the Moon. The Moon doesn't exist either. The Moon is an illusion, and it's a temporary period of time. I always say that the moon comes up, then the moon goes down, the sun comes up. So it's like, it's just a temporary period of time, the Moon card. But we can lie to ourselves and we can tell ourselves that these fears of the moon are real. So I feel like you could be making a lot more progress this week as long as you keep it positive, Pisces. Yeah, you have the King of Spades here in the Garden. Yeah, some of you, this could be like a harvest coming in for you. For others, this could be like needing to just trust your wisdom with that like by the book card there, Pisces. Yeah, Queen of Clubs. Don't be seduced by things, Pisces. you have the Queen of Clubs and the Fox. This is a very tricky energy. I would actually say this is a very positive week, Pisces. 2 aces. So some sort of major new beginning for you here. This is your future position, but it's like you're going to have everything you want in the future. Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands. I feel like you need to get started. I feel like you need to not beat yourself up over something from the past here. And I also feel like you need to focus on your dreams. The Knight of Cups is like I said, he is dreaming, looking into that cup. He is trying to manifest his perfect future life. But it's like he's got to cross this river that's on this card. So it's like he has to take some sort of risk. He has to, do something that could be scary. So I feel like for some of you, you need to do something scary to have something you want. Might be true love. I do feel like there could be fears about true love. Like maybe you are fearing being cheated on, but maybe it's an illusion coming up with the moon here. So it's like I feel like some of you have to, it's almost like, remember, it's such a weird reading, Pisces. I love this reading, but I feel like it's so weird. But remember what I said at the beginning about the yin and the yang thing. It's almost like you have to do one thing to have the other, or it's almost like you have to risk one thing to have the other. It's like maybe you're afraid to be with someone because it's like you're afraid of getting hurt, but at the same time, it's like you have to take that risk. Same thing with business as well. It's like maybe you want to start your business, but it's like maybe you're afraid of losing all your money, but it's like you have to take the risk in the first place to get started. So that's really what I feel in this reading. And I love it, though. I feel like you are going to because of the aces. So, love it, Pisces. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. This is one of my favorite readings I've ever done for you. I wouldn't say it's the best reading, but I love it. I think it's probably one of my favorite. So, thank you for watching, and definitely enjoy your week.